Yo, Darshzo guys, and welcome to some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. This is a game that a lot of people have missed. I know that because I've missed it, and I know a lot of other people claim this to be one of the best Call of Duties of all time, and you know, I agree with them. Since this was the game that got me into Call of Duty. But first, before we get into anything, let me just talk about the gameplay, this specific gameplay for a minute. This gameplay is Modern Warfare 2, as you can see. This game in particular is one of those games that you don't see a lot of YouTubers posting. I do die quite a lot in this game, and this is free for all. When you get back into Modern Warfare 2 now, you can't really play any other game mode except for free for all. Personally, that's what I think, because every time I get into a game, there's always Harriers, and you know how you can have like more than one Harrier at a time in a game. So you know, that's kind of the issue right now if you want to play this game. But when it was out and when Infinity Ward was supporting it and, you know, bringing updates and patches for it, it was such a good game. But right now, since, you know, every time you get into a game, it's always overpowered and people are always killing you right now. So it's really difficult, and I think Free For All is the only game that could kind of slow that down, and you're at a good pace as well. So this is one of those gameplays that YouTubers don't post with a lot of kills. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but you know, there's a considerable amount of kills. And in this game, I wasn't really going for a gameplay. I didn't really care about the deaths, as I always said about the kills. I mean, about the deaths, about me having a lot of deaths in this game. So I was going for the win instead. I wasn't really going for the kills. I was going for the win, and it was a close match. When you see at the end. It was, if you look at the bottom left on the bar, it was really close, but I managed to win it right at the end, and that's what I was going for. I was going for the win, not the amount of kills. And I don't think I got exactly, you know how there was like 30 kills to win a free-for-all. I don't think I got 30 kills. I got 29, I remember, on this game. So I didn't really get the full 30. We kind of ran out of time, and so that's what I was going for. And you know, in Call of Duties nowadays, that's my main objective now, to win the game instead of getting as many kills as you want. Because personally, what I think now is that the standard has changed. The standard, it used to be where people get loads of kills, have the kind of gameplays to post online, and then slowly that started increasing. You needed more kills and more, you know, and more kills and less deaths. Sorry, what the hell's wrong with me? Yeah, so to upload games and upload gameplays, you know, it's not like you couldn't upload it, but it's just that you wouldn't get the amount of satisfaction that a person with more kills would have got. And so yeah, that's kind of the standards have increased. But now I think it's started to move on to not games with loads of kills, because it looks like everybody else is getting all these gameplays. So it's more about games where you try to win, and you know, you actually put yourself out there in risky situations, and you actually try and go for the win instead of the kills, and trying to go for, you know, high kill streaks and just bringing and cycling through those school streaks. I think it's changed now, so that's why I personally now I think that's the way to go. But let's get into the proper commentary now. Let's talk about Call of Duty as a whole. Call of Duty, this Modern Warfare 2 was the game. It was the game. I think it's one of the best Call of Duties out, and it's one of the best Call of Duties ever made. So I know one of those reasons is that this was my first Call of Duty. I never played Call of Duty 4, I never played World at War, and I didn't really think I had to. You know, I've heard good things about Call of Duty 4, not so much about World at War. But you know, World at War, who was that made by? That was made by Treyarch. And now it's kind of gone the other way, right? Like, Infinity Ward used to be one of the best, well, used to be the one that people liked, the makers that people liked for Call of Duty. Now it's, personally, I think from what I'm seeing, is that it's Treyarch is what people like now. Black Ops 2 I thought was kind of a success. They brought in a lot of new things into there. And you know, Call of Duty, you can't really change much. If you change too much, the feel of Call of Duty is gone. But right now, and I mean Black Ops 2, well, they changed enough for people to keep people happy. And I thought Black Ops 2 was a good game. At first I didn't think I would like it before it came out, because it was all futuristic and shit, and I didn't think that was such a great way to go. But you know, they didn't make it into like alien form futuristic, so it was good. and I did kind of like it. You know, it did feel like a good game. And Call of Duty Ghosts, I never really got it, but I'm hearing loads of bad things about that. You know, after I saw the trailer, I thought this might be a change from an Infinity Ward after the fail of Modern Warfare 3. I thought this might be a change. They might turn themselves around. You know, they might be back on the top, and it doesn't look like it. A lot of people are hating Call of Duty Ghosts. I didn't really play it myself, but from what I'm hearing, it's not a good game. And really, I can't be bothered to get it. I just want to go back on the old Call of Duty. I want to go back on Modern Warfare 2. If we can get enough people back on Modern Warfare 2, it'll be the same old community, I think, that we used to have. I miss people uploading Modern Warfare 2 and uploading, you know, from their easy caps and even the older HTPVRs. And I miss people uploading those kind of gameplays because it was kind of a different feel to watching gameplays that you see right now. You know, even though you see gameplays in these full HD quality and everything, it just doesn't feel the same as how it was back in the day. You know, people using their easy caps, even HD PVRs. The quality, even though it was slightly different, it was that feel that kind of got you into that kind of environment, and you liked it, and I liked it, and I liked watching people back then and seeing them how they grew from their easy cap or their dazzle or whatever, and how they grew from that to what they are now, like Ali A, Syndicate. I remember watching Syndicate. C9ers doesn't really post much commentaries anymore, but I remember I used to watch him posting MW2 gameplay and everything. But has it evolved for the better or for the worse? You know, it's Modern Warfare 2 has you know, Modern Warfare 2 was kind of like the benchmark. I think it was a good game, and then Modern Warfare 3 came out, which would just give a bad face for Call of Duty straight away, because it wasn't an improvement. It was the same damn thing, except a few, you know, what was new about that? Specialist, I guess. Specialist was new. So I think, were any of the kill streaks new? Support, yeah, support, and so basically score streaks, they were improved, and I think they were kind of going for the score streak sort of thing instead of kill streaks as well, wasn't it? Or I'm not even sure, but you know, that was kind of new. The guns were pretty much the same. They did bring up, I mean, changing the guns isn't always really, you know, isn't always bad. You know, having the UMP, I like the UMP. It wasn't as overpowered as it was in MW2 though, so they kind of nerfed that, and MW3 wasn't really so much of a success. But you know, it's those games that brought people into Call of Duty, and I think if we could go back into that kind of stage where MW2 was the one and people liked it, I miss people uploading this kind of gameplays. So if we can kind of do that, it would be great. And obviously we can't. People have evolved. People have started. Next gen is out, and people are going to be playing the next Call of Duties. Hopefully, since Call of Duty Ghost did just come out, well, I'm not just, but obviously in November sometime, and it was a game that was made for the current gen, or I think previous gen that you call it now, and it wasn't really made for the Xbox One. So I'm intrigued to see what Call of Duty, or was it Treyarch's making the next game, Treyarch has in store for us for the next gen console. And I'm thinking it's going to be promising because of what they did with Black Ops 2. It was a good game. A lot of people, but some people did not like Black Ops 2 for reasons I don't know why, but it was a good game and I liked it. So hopefully Black Ops 2 can bring people back into Call of Duty, and hopefully make this, hopefully not let this franchise die. You know, it's a good franchise, but I do fear that it is going to die now. But yeah, as you can see in the gameplay, 29 and what was it, 13? I can't really see on screen, but it was a close game, and if you saw before that, it was really close. Just a quick note, guys, let me know what you think is the best Call of Duty of all time. If it's MW2, make sure you let me know. If not, everybody has their own opinion, and make sure you let me know what the best Call of Duty for you was, and if it's Call of Duty Goes, anything you want, but make sure you let me know why. And you know, I'm interested in seeing what you guys think. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.